Hello and welcome to GCU's stream of the NACE tournament for Fortnite. Today we're going to be spectating one of our club varsity players. His name is Hector, ToxicHackman. It seems like they've already gotten started today. NACE is streaming their own, but we're going to be watching Hector specifically today. They were really excited to get into this tournament. They qualified just about a week and a half ago. Their club varsity team is really excited to get that started. Hector is the club lead here for GCU Esports for Fortnite. He was super excited to get this started. He's been doing a great job of getting the team going this year. I know this was a big deal for him. He actually planned this out about a month in advance, so it was a big deal for him. So we're going to be able to watch him today as we get in there. If any of you have been watching the NACE tournament, they've had a couple of goes, and it's going to be a victory/elimination tournament. So it'll be based off placement in the game. Obviously, you want to try and win and get first place, but you also get points for elimination. So it's got that kill race aspect to it. If any of you have been watching Fortnite, following closely as of recently, they've been adding some new things. And this is going to be a build tournament, so it's going to be exciting to see how the explosives come into play, because that's a new thing that they've put in this season. They haven't had explosives being a big part of the meta, but now they're back with a sticky grenade launcher, which is a brand new weapon type, and then the C4 explosives. Looks like we got Hector ready here. We're going to throw him up on screen. It looks like we're having a technical problem here. It looks like it's crashing while we're trying to spectate here, which is unfortunate, man. Technical difficulties happen all the time. It's always unfortunate to see. But I know that they are streaming it on NACE right now too if you want the live updates, but that's going to get you every player, not just our very own ToxicHackman. Gotcha. So we're rebooting it, getting it back up. Rebooting it, getting back up. But it's no big deal here. We work with this all the time. But yeah, as I was saying, the explosives come into new play, which has been pretty interesting to watch how that goes. I haven't watched Hector as of lately personally, just kind of busy and our schedules don't match up. But I know for building, it's really annoying to have the explosives in on you, and it's just great for knocking down builds. And I also remember they capped the resource limit to 500 as of recently, so you can't build a lot, which I remember Hector was complaining about a little bit, but he's adapted to it. So it's not a big deal for him, especially with the type of player he is. He's very aggressive in the builds. He knows how to get in there really fast. I would assume that he likes the faster weapons like the Havoc suppressed assault rifle to break down builds. I know he rushes with that when we do build battles. Rushes in with the assault rifle to break down, or he just rushes you in and kills you with that himself before switching to a shotgun if he needs to. Speaking of shotguns, there's 3 shotguns in the game currently. We got the Havoc shotgun, and then we have the sharp tooth shotgun, which is basically like the pump from back in the day. It's interesting. It does similar damage, no, higher damage output, but similar fire rate. To the Havoc one. The Havoc one does a little bit faster though. And if I remember correctly, that new one is, I forget what it's called, but it's the one. It's got it's a little shotgun, and it's got the farther range. That one's pretty good. I think Hector sticks to the pump more than anything because he's always used the pump in our games, and I know wasn't a huge fan of the Havoc one when it came out. A lot of our players weren't, and they stuck to the Thunder one. And it looks like we're going to be able to toss to Hector now. And there we go. We got his POV up on the screen right now. He's in a duo. It looks like they're sticking to the edge of the storm right now. But not a bad place to be, honestly, for them. If it's at this point in the game, there's still 62 players left. It looks like to the right, they're about to engage. There's a duo. Hector, like I said, has that pump shotgun. He does not have the Havoc suppressed assault rifle, though. It's interesting. He's going for that range and high damage output rather than speed. They also have that new ram that will be essential to knocking down builds, getting out of the way and doing movement. You see Hector's building on display here. Doing excellent work, getting a higher position, and his teammate building right next to him, sticking together, putting as much in between him and the opponents as possible. Let's see, doing a good peek through in the edit system. It looks like his opponents are building a little more slowly than him, taking it a little slower, possibly biding their time. See what they do here. You'll notice Hector is low on the steel, but the other team putting their steel up. Hector builds really fast though, so it's not going to be a problem for him if those builds do get broken. I think the other team seems to be waiting for Hector and his teammate to make a move first, possibly make an error. Or they have just completely dipped and moved, which I think Hector has figured out. Or this is an entire team separately. We're just going to have to wait till we get a peek. Nope, it's an entirely different team because the guys they were waiting for are now shooting at them, keeping them pressured. Looks like his teammate took a hit. Go breaking into the builds. Just a friendly little bot there. White heals, nothing too special. Looks like the other players in the area kind of made a fast move out of the way. Again, they're on the edge of the storm. They're going to have to make their way back in. Hector filling in that 1 HP damage he took from the storm. They're going to try and secure that, but I think, honestly, the storm's going to make that impossible. Yep, looks like they figured that out. There they go. They're going to have some action right here. They're using the tree as cover. I gotta say, the dense foliage they've put in this game in this area, it's really good. I personally am not a fan of going in this area for too long. There's just so much cover for everybody, so you gotta be careful. But it's always great to have a duo and have somebody on watch your back for that. It looks like they have Jac0bz on there. I don't remember if the NACE was allowing for the oh, he's gonna stick back and secure the cache. Okay. I don't remember if NACE was allowing the augments to stay. It looks like it, actually. Yeah. Okay, so they could either have soaring sprints or they were using the shockwave grenades, which are back in the game. There we go. Grabs enough heals that perfect for them. Notice he doesn't have an assault rifle quite yet, wondering if he's going to swap something out for that. But he's going to need to keep those heals. No, he's not going to take the assault rifle. Interesting play. He's going to stick with the oh wow, okay. He's going to stick with the heavy shotgun from the, what's it? Oh, what do they call it? It's the heist heavy shotgun. Remember when they put that? Basically it does a slug round where it condenses the pellets into one shot. And then he's got the combat SMG. Not bad. He's going to use up his heals. This one is GC Jac0bz. Oh, there we see somebody engaging. Missed the shots. That's all right. Using that SMG. It's a gold SMG though, so he really doesn't need a suppressed havoc that we saw him pass up. They essentially do the same speeds of shots, just not the same damage output. But he's going to be lacking in the range department, but that seems to be why Hector has the scoped in twin mag assault rifle. So he's going to be the one getting range for them, and then if they need to press, that's probably going to go to Jac0bz with the heavy shotgun. Higher damage output than the shark tooth. Although Hector has his own combat SMG here. They haven't really been rushing down their opponents that they see, and honestly, that's smart play. They don't need to engage if they don't. They will not engage if they don't need to. Smart play. You see Ahsoka Tano right there. They passed up. They don't want the lightsaber. Good for breaking builds because of the force push, but I'm not even sure if NACE is allowing that in their rule set. I know sometimes when they have the specialty season stuff, they kind of tend to make that an illegal weapon, I guess. Because I remember when competing, we weren't allowed to use certain things that were specific to the season. Hector's also experienced that before, so you just learn not to practice that. Practice as you play, as they say. Nice. Great setup, keeping cover the whole time. They're not under any fire, so they got no pressure going on here. Healing up from the damage they took from the storm. Honestly, not a bad play to stick to the storm. They're not going to get centered. They're not going to have to get rushed by anybody. Smart play. The only thing they got to keep in mind is that they could get pushed back into the storm if people see them coming. But so far, that has not been the case. For all our Fortnite players, if you know anything about the game, these skins are smaller hitboxes. They tend to be for the girls in the game. Some of the models are just got smaller hitboxes. Some of them have bigger ones. And also, it keeps them from having their vision obscured. If you've ever played one of the bulkier characters, like Venom or even Thanos' skin tends to block your view when you aim down sight. Or if you're up close. Let's see here. Getting the materials instead of using it as cover right there, not taking the open shot. They're getting pushed a little bit from behind. Nothing to worry about though. They're not too concerned. So I'm not. But yeah, that car getting taken out of there, getting zoomed. Oh no, Jac0bz getting shot by possibly a marksman rifle. Couldn't tell from the way that sounded, but going down. Oh, it's a sniper. Okay, you can see the lens glare from the top of that tower over there on the cliff. Sounds like someone near them got hit, but it wasn't ToxicHackman. So that means one of the other players is real close. Working on the pizza for Hector, taking a little bit of time. Surprised Jac0bz didn't use the slurp juice there, but taking a little bit at a time rather than wasting the slurp juice when it could come in handy later. Jac0bz equipping his augments, getting ready for the fight, preparing how he needs to. Fortunately, we can't see which augments they are taking. Okay, they're getting ready to move. It's a little bit higher. Great teamwork. ToxicHackman taking the higher route. Jac0bz going low. Excellent communication. Jac0bz seems to be pushing from the side there. They had a peek at what's behind them. They're going to need to be careful to their left now. They're going to try and get in on these guys. They have the high ground on them. Not a great position for them. But it looks like they're going to work around the back. They should run as fast as possible because the storm is actually kind of far from them. Jac0bz having a good shot there. He does have range with that shotgun, which is an important thing considering he's lacking the assault rifle. ToxicHackman getting out of there using that new ram. The rocket ram, I think is what it is. Nice, taking the slurp. That way he doesn't have to worry about the damage. Nice shot there. There we go. They cracked him. And he's down in the storm. Excellent kill. Still not picking up an assault rifle. Interesting play. Seems ToxicHackman is getting pressured. He got taken down, actually. So this is up to Jac0bz now. The reboot card is there, but considering we're this far into the game and the storm is shrunk as far as it is, it does not look like he will be getting rebooted. And Jac0bz goes down right there. The water is a bad spot to be in any fight. Just being stuck, it makes building a little harder. And then you're just sitting duck with your head being the only thing popping out of the water there. They play 17 overall out of the other teams. Not bad, not great. We're going to continue watching these guys. We're just going to spectate still. This team right here is one that eliminated ToxicHackman and Jac0bz. Not bad though, they play 17. Did a pretty good job of movement. It looked like they had two eliminations throughout the team. One of those definitely went to Jac0bz. We got to see that. Excellent job staying on top and working around people. He was trying to support ToxicHackman, but he got caught. Ooh, this guy right here. I can't see his name, but he took some pretty good damage. Is Twitter Sports. Twitter Sports, that's his name. It's cool to see these guys compete. Their loadouts right now are getting a little slim on heals, but keeping that shockwave there in order to move around, because this is a tough spot to be in. They're moving closer to that crescent island. It's going to be where they're going to want to stay. Looks like the storm is going to move them to the further edge, though, so they're going to be competing back towards the water. Taking good shots here. Honestly surprised they only have a white twin magazine. Not what you expect at late game. Excellent movement. Going to work himself closer to the storm. They're going to spread out right here to keep positioning well. Watching each other. And there we go, using the rocket ram. Get into his teammate. Missed it right there. Misplaced pyramid, but that's fine. Oh, good shots, good shots. Oh, he has the MK, the mythic MK. You get this from defeating a bot over at the boss area in what's it called? The Crescent Estates, I think it is. But yeah, excellent game. Excellent gun. I'm glad they brought that back from one of the previous seasons. MK7 is probably one of the most accurate fast shooting assault rifles we've ever seen. Got that red dot. Oh man, you get to see him just keeping the pressure here with how fast that thing shoots, breaking down builds, getting an open shot for his partner, just keeping the pressure up. There we go, he's moved on to a different one. Oh, nice, lands hit. That guy goes down. They have 2 eliminations of all, 14 players left. It's getting tight right now. You hear the shockwaves going off. See, look at that. Anyone who's not building to cover on top of them right now, they're just lasering, and they have the highest position right now. There's that grenade launcher for breaking builds. See those shots getting off, and they're sticky too. There we go. Knock that player. He's going to be finishing him off. Whoa, he came out of nowhere. See, break the builds, and then an interesting thing is because they are timed right now and they don't explode immediately on contact or off of bounce, you actually get to time it to where you get the shotgun prepped and ready for where the player's going to be right when it goes off. It's a excellent timing thing they have to get done, but it works really well. That's kind of been the meta with this new grenade launcher. They're going to be using that to just time their kills. You're going to be communicating with your partner and letting them know, hey, I got the grenade out, and then they're going to pick their shot. And it's going to be perfect since this guy has the grenade launcher. The guy with the MK7 is going to be zoned in and start lasering, keeping that pressure down. Right now, they're just hitting the builds, wasting the material, giving them less room. It looks like they're dropping grenade launchers for ammo for each other. Excellent work, excellent teamwork. 5 players left here. This guy is a bad spot. He got pushed, taken out. Oh, we got knocked. He got lasered because he got greedy. His partner's going to have to keep up the pressure. It does not look like he's going to be able to get a heal off until he finishes this guy, though, so no revives. Let's see. He dropped him the grenade launcher just in case he has any ammo left. Yep, it looks like he's going to have to leave his duo buddy behind for the storm. And he's going to have to go solo it from here. Finding excellent shots. There we go, got another elimination. That leaves us, looks like a 1v1. That's what we're going to be treated to here. Pulling out the sharp tooth. See, he knows where the storm's going. He's going to stay there. The guy has to come to him. Unfortunately, there's all that space in between them covered by the builds. Seems to have the advantage right now. Honestly, his odds look fantastic with the mythic MK and then the sharp tooth. There it is. He takes the win. Excellent push in there. Guy did not seem to have a lot of HP while trying to get through those builds. He probably took damage from the storm. But excellent move in there. Looks like we're going to be placing for another round of them to hop into. Obviously, ToxicHackman is going to want to do better than 17. I know he's probably kicking himself right now. But it was a good display from them. Excellent display from the people who beat them. No, personally, when I get eliminated, I like to watch the guys in competition who beat me, and then you root for them. You kind of just tend to hope that the person who beat you is going to beat everybody, so you could be like, hey, I lost to the best player. But that's just patting yourself on the back for afterwards. But yeah, there we got to see how that grenade launcher worked, as I was explaining. Really good job there. They were keeping that pressure up, taking down the builds, getting in there. That MK7 definitely came in clutch for that team at the end. They're keeping up that pressure, that fast shooting. Makes you wonder how Hector and his teammate Jac0bz are going to switch up their gameplay style. I know Jac0bz there, as I mentioned, only had the heavy shotgun and the combat SMG, which was an interesting play. But when you keep in mind that the heavy shotgun does heavy damage even at a far range, it made a little more sense. But it seemed to bite them in the butt at the end when they didn't have 2 assault rifles going at the same time, especially since they would not engage directly by pushing. It's just going to have to be a change of pace for them. They're going to have to change that up, possibly working on moving away from Storm faster, but that's okay. They're going to figure that out. They're going to re-game plan. It's all good. But I'm thinking they should probably work on getting both of them an assault rifle. That way they could push. If one of them's going to have the twin mag, which targets from far distance, does heavy damage, they should probably have the suppressed havoc to do quick damage, break down those builds, and be more consistent at that. Because otherwise they're relying on that rocket ram too much, and they didn't have any grenade launchers. So breaking the builds was just not in the cards for them. But Jac0bz did have all those heals for them, which was a good play for them, but it didn't seem to work out for them. We're going to cut to a break real quick while they are fixing up their lobby. All right, welcome back, guys. We're joined here by Kayla. They've already jumped into the game. Kayla's going to be joining us here. This is, I think, your first time doing Fortnite, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this is your first time doing Fortnite. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a learning experience for all of us. We've only gotten a chance to do Fortnite, I think, 2 other times. One was for a high school tournament that GCU hosted, and then the other time was just I think it was, we ran a customs, right? I think it was a custom lobby that we ran. But it's been pretty cool to get Fortnite on the scene. Club's been more active in that. It's super cool that we got to get placement. Kayla, have you heard anything about ToxicHackman?
Mhm.
Yeah, dude is crazy. He builds a lot. He moves very fast. It's been cool to see that. We haven't gotten to see it on display in the last game, but I'm looking forward to this one. Do you know about the new season, the new weapons and everything?
Yes, this might be my favorite season. Like, honestly, like going to the vault is like you have to be quick in order
Mhm.
to get those like specialty weapons. Because if you don't get it right away, you're pretty much like, okay, well, like if they don't get it before you, you're like, okay, I have to leave
Mhm.
before like the fake bosses kill you or any other people who are in the vaults kill you,
Yeah,
basically.
it's super hard to when you start getting outgunned. You have to realize that. We're gonna jump to Hector's POV right now. All right, doesn't look like they're engaged with anybody in particular right now, but they're just being cautious. But yeah, as we were mentioning, the new weapons are in play. They got a legendary combat SMG in here already, but like the sniper coming into play,
Mhm.
and it's silent, so you can't tell where the shot's coming from. But they do have that lens glare aspect now. Ooh, good positioning on top there. Doesn't land the
Mhm.
shots. He's going to be hesitant. Going to break it down with the SMG. Perfect use of that. Looks like ToxicHackman is going to be laying in some shots there. There we go. Teamwork to break the builds, and then someone's going to
Mhm.
get the shot in. Okay, this time Jac0bz does have an assault rifle. Last time I was mentioning he didn't. It looks like he went with the twin mag SMG. Okay, going for range and accuracy and power over the quick speed of the Havoc suppressed. They're buying their time, picking off, basically just trying to break those materials, get them to
Mhm.
waste by putting them back up over and over again. But like I said last time, they're just not pressing too hard. They're not pushing their luck. They're taking the shots they can get easily. So we're going to stick on Jac0bz for right now.
Mhm.
Fortunately, we can't switch to ToxicHackman at the moment, but we're watching Jac0bz break his way in. They already have this big old factory set up, so that's going to be an
Mhm.
interesting way. They don't have all these builds to put up because they're working with the building itself, which is a little annoying because they're going to have to break down walls and set their own. Ooh, there we go. Quick engagement. There we go. Quick takedown after pumping them with the
Oh, there you go.
sharp tooth. Jac0bz gets his elim. And man, good teamwork there.
Yeah, they already got 2 kills underneath their belt. So.
Yeah, there's about 68. So there were 70
Mhm.
players, and then they knocked it down to 68 right there, real quick. This starts out with 86 people, so this is quickly dropping.
Mhm.
See, they're just gonna, oops, sorry. They're just gonna quickly heal up here. Although they do have a slurp truck over there. If they just
Mhm.
go use that, that'd be excellent. Yep, looks like they figured that out. The excellent conservation of resources there.
Oh, yeah, they're about to destroy the slurp. There you go. Now they have about 100% of shield.
Yeah, that slurp truck gives out, I believe, 100. It's super weird, like Fortnite. Oh wow, getting down there.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like someone took their spot. That happened real quick. Okay, looks like ToxicHackman's gonna hide lower in that building, trying to get a good position, swim across, and no, he's not swimming across. He's gonna cover himself. Oh, he saw somebody running up on him from the side. He's getting pushed hard right here. 2v1
Mhm.
is not a good position to be in. Unfortunately, we can't switch to him right now, but looks like he's holding his own. They're building out. Oh, and he got
There you
downed,
go.
placing in 36. Worse than last time. They got 2 kills earlier in the game as compared to last time. Oh, but these guys, okay, they had a,
Mhm.
a legendary twin mag and a grenade launcher, so Hector
Yeah.
was hard pressed for this fight. Unfortunately, Jac0bz just got lasered out of the blue. Not the way you want to go. Got to keep your head on a better swivel than that. But even when he switched afterwards, when he got knocked to try and find them, it was a little hard to detect them. They were just moving so fast. Obviously, with that legendary twin mag, it just takes a couple well-placed shots and you get put down. I think it takes like 4 with the legendary to break shield and knock you lower than half in HP, and then any other hit after that's just gone.
Looks like they also have the grenade. So too, it's like especially with the material, like if they place it perfectly, they could create tons of damage within the players themselves too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that since it's on a timer, so the previous grenade launcher would shoot out a grenade and it'd bounce, right, and then it would detonate, and you had like a couple seconds before it did that, or if it hit directly, it would detonate. But this one's timed, so it's a sticky and it stays, and then it has a quick timer. So Fortnite players have been working with that timer to time when they would break the build with the bomb, and then when they go in and laser immediately after. So they basically find where the one of them, in this instance, since it's a duo, one of them would be targeting where the player would be, and the other one shoots the grenade, and then they wait for the opening when the grenade destroys the build. Interesting mechanic. It's awesome that they put together 2 and 2 so fast. You know, these guys gonna take Sloppy Shores for all it's worth. It looks like they've got everything they needed. They're gonna get on out of here. That Sharptooth shotgun, like I mentioned, is basically the pump. I don't know why they didn't just put the pump back in the game, but they stuck with the theme, Sharptooth, and was it the dinosaurs that roam the island still, the raptors. I like them. I still miss the wolves, to be honest, but the raptors are super cool.
Yeah, the dinosaurs are still there in the jungle. So like if you ever like go over there, you can still ride on the dinosaurs.
Oh, I thought Ahsoka Tano was the only one over there, but it looks like another team is pushing. We go, shooting that grenade launcher, getting the builds broken. The unfortunate aspect of this, though, is that if the build gets broken while the sticky's there, I don't think it drops. They seem to got to knock the other teammates pushing in really hard. I believe this one is the one we're watching is Juno. Doing an excellent job. He's a little behind. His friend's pushing in hard. It looks like he's got that handled, to be honest. They already knocked the other teammate. Yep, there we go. Pumped them real quick. There you go. He's going to switch out that Sharptooth, hopefully, for that blue one. Sir, go back for it. There you go.
There you go, yeah.
But yeah, if you notice, most of the players are using these female skins because it's a smaller hitbox. I did not know that until I started playing with Hector. He was like, yeah, all the skins for the girls, because this was back before they did was it different sizes. So like, you know how they have like the super bulky characters that are bigger muscly, or like the big like squishy characters.
Yeah.
Like the like the marshmallow one, or even the cat.
Yeah.
That are super big. Before they started doing them, they had like a standardized size for the guys and standardized size for the girls, and the girls had a smaller hitbox. But now they've been changing up the way the skins work, the way they're sized and everything, being a little more inclusive, and saw that. Also, I did notice in the store the other day that they had a it was a pack to like celebrating women. It wasn't like a women's history thing, but it was super cool. They had some free stuff.
They have other stuff like that too. Like they also have like celebrate like pride sections and then stuff like that. So it's really cool like how they try to include everyone in it.
Yes. That pride one I think was also free too.
Yeah.
The
women's was for free too.
It's the women's one had an emote, a pickaxe, or sorry, a harvesting tool, and I think a sticker for free, and I think there might have even been a skin, right?
Yeah. I don't know if there was a skin, but I know like spray paint. I know that was for free. Emote, like you said, a sticker was for free as well.
Oh, here we go, pushing in. Ooh, nice shots.
That was a nice kill.
So this guy Juno, he hunted down the one player, knocked him, eliminated him, and then his teammate was pressing. It's always good to see when they can handle fights on their own like this.
Yeah.
Just split off, you know. Typically, you try and work together, but honestly, you have to rely on being able to do 1v1s a lot. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Right there. So I think they have been told for NACE to avoid the lightsaber and the use of that, because it's a mythic special.
Yeah.
Only to the season, and they want to keep it limited to, you know, the actual weapons you can get. But otherwise, they've been doing pretty good. These guys have been doing well. Oh, that cachet there coming. Wow, they are just getting all the action right now.
Yeah.
They do not have good positioning, though. They're really low compared to that cliff, so those guys
Yeah.
are going to try and take that advantage. Wow, getting lasered.
Oh,
It looks like the
wow.
grenade launcher's getting thrown back at
Yeah.
them. And that slurp coming into play, going to take his HP back up while also giving him shield.
Mhm. It's
And
it's so good is because like especially if you're low and you know like you don't have enough time to like go into like find like a shield or whatever, you can just use like one of those specialty shields and you can just like use it and then like you can like keep on fighting while you're getting your healing and health back.
yeah, slurp juice is an excellent find
Mhm.
anytime you can get it. Definitely don't want to ever waste that. But yeah, these guys use it perfectly, shared it amongst each other there. It looks like the other team backed off. They're going to go get better positioning right now. Covering his head. Oh, what are these guys? Oh. Looks like they're trying to figure that out too.
Yeah. Because they probably couldn't even gone that far yet unless they used a rocket. But we would have seen if they used the rocket to get away.
Yeah. Unless they have augments equipped that equip them for that. So there's a couple augments that have to do with movement speed. There's one like soaring sprints. That one, if you sprint and then jump, it'll use more of your stamina, but you go flying and it sends you further
Mhm.
away. They also have one now. I think it's called like ninja something. But when you crouch, so when you crouch, your movement speed's reduced greatly. Now it's like you can kind of like you'll crouch and you'll move much faster, so you're about normal walking speed while crouching. And then they have another one that is conserves your stamina. Um, I think that one's called Storm Chaser. That one
Mhm.
conserves your stamina, so you use less of it, and then even more so when you're stuck in the storm.
Mhm.
So it helps you escape bad situations like that. Very, very good for movement. And then also you can couple soaring sprints with roaming redeploy. So roaming redeploy is that anytime you don't take fall damage by using by getting a certain effect. So like if you use a zip line or you know you do the soaring sprints or a shockwave grenade, you can actually redeploy your glider. So if you combine the two, you got excellent moving speed, great to get out of
Mhm.
situations. Just got to be careful in how you use it because you are quite literally, or not literally, but a hanging duck rather than a sitting duck. All right, these guys here just trying to find who's coming.
Mhm.
Oh, they got a
Oh,
good
they
shot.
see one.
Missing the shots, it's fine, it's fine. But they got a target on their
Yeah.
minds.
Yeah, they're getting. Oh, there you go.
Looks like they're going to try and use that rocket ram to get out of there. Yep.
It looks like. Yep.
Did they just hit their teammate with the rocket ram, or
I don't know.
no? They died.
Oh.
Okay. Nice. Switching out the loot. Going up tier. So that's a full legendary loadout with pizza on the
Mhm.
side. Um, that's going to be their white heals. They don't have any. It's going to be their white heals and their shield because that's how the pizza works.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad play. It's just it doesn't do a lot at once for either, really.
It gives out maybe like 20%, if that.
Yeah,
So.
I think it does. Let me see. I think it was. I think it's 20 each, possibly. I think it might
Mhm.
do a little bit more white heal than it does blue.
Yeah.
Now they're just watching their backs. Always a good thing. If you're going to press
Mhm.
towards someone, make sure that you're fine. That's why they keep the storm right there next to them. That way they don't have to worry about covering one side. You know, they worry about the rest. They are in a curious position though, because to their left you can see the glaciers are higher than them. Oh, they find
Oh,
somebody
they
taking
found
shots.
people.
There we go. Hmm. Okay, if you see to their right a little bit, they have that small center island. They had quite a bit going on there. The builds are still
Mhm.
going on. They're gonna get a little bit of positioning here, just in time. Oh,
Oh.
they see the rocket. It's a duo rocket ram.
Yeah.
That's cool. They're gonna keep pressuring them to try and make them take more damage in the storm and make it harder for them to escape there. Oh,
Yeah.
and take a fall damage because of misplaced stairs. That's not what you want to see at this level, but it's all right. It happens.
And like this storm doesn't stop for anyone. Like if you're in the storm, you gotta go before eventually like it takes enough of your damage where you're eliminated from the game.
Yep. Looks like they put out a duo there. One of them falling, taking too much fall damage while
Mhm.
taking fire. It looks like they try to slide off the cliff like
Mhm.
those guys just did right
Yeah.
there. But they messed that up, took the damage, died, and then their teammate got lasered by these guys.
Mhm.
It looks like they're a little split on who they want to engage here. There's guys to
Yeah.
the left and immediately right there in front of the heating lamp. Um, also, if I notice with the heating lamp, sometimes in fights like this, they'll break the heating lamp because the heating lamp explodes.
Mhm.
So I don't know if they'll do that here, but I've noticed that in fights. Happened to me. That is not the way you want to go. All right, these guys reloading here. Sharing the pizza because he found the pot, the big pot. It looks like they're going to move towards the cliff and take these guys out, pressure them really good. It looks like they had somebody slide with a rocket ram, though.
Yeah.
And now they're getting built on top of. Not great positioning. They're going to be in a tough spot here. They're being pressured right now.
Yeah.
And then in the distance, they have people firing at them. These guys are hard pressed. They're in a difficult spot. Oh, but perfect. They got grenades. Nice. They're going to use that slim opening real quick to get by. Oh, no. Missed the placement. That's fine. They're still in a great spot.
Mhm. Oh.
Bam. Man, that was great pressure to put up. That grenade launcher doing a heck of a
Mhm.
job. Just walks around the builds, just trying to break through
Yeah.
them, and he's like, wait a minute. Just goes around. Looks like they're going to build under and try and get back around them. Excellent. Here, just creating a tunnel for themselves.
Mhm.
Sticking towards the cliff using that. Looks like they're going to take a second to heal up a little bit. Reload, get their bearings before they go back out. Oh, nice. They're on top of these guys. Just that grenade launcher being put to work. There we go. They got an elimination. Excellent job. Moving all the way out to the side to make sure that they're safe. It looks like
Oh, yeah.
there's...
There's tons of action going on right now. It's
Yep, his teammates got a grenade launcher too. That is
Mhm.
an excellent play. The double grenade launcher. If
Mhm.
you time that right, you can have one break and then the other one go in, so that you basically just toss the grenade into their build and they're stuck with it.
For sure.
These guys are doing really good.
Mhm.
I think no, this isn't the same guys as last time. They're different skin. Oh, they have somebody on their left there.
Yeah.
They're using the wood right now. If you'll notice, they're not using their heavy materials. They're gonna wait till that gets down to the last couple of people. They're just putting stuff up right now for movement. They're gonna use as much wood as possible.
You want to have the more stronger material you have towards like the end of the game, the better, because the stronger the material, the more hard it is to kill. Oh, we just got another kill just right now. Like I was saying,
Going for the teammate right now. Let's see.
yeah,
Okay, they're pushing in the storm. A little risky, but they were gonna get that kill. They want that bad.
yeah, they want it. They're right near the edge of the storms.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Taking damage from a
Mhm.
grenade that got put above them. Say, it was, oh man, they got knocked. It looks like they
Yeah.
got a stray shot went in there. But interesting, they were able to find that play where that guy was it in the corner. They just knew
Mhm.
instinctively he was there. I'm pretty sure they could hear it. But yeah, right now they got down. It's just a bad spot. They're getting pressured.
Oh.
Stray shots. They put on the pressure. Got hit. Getting the heal though.
Yeah.
He's moving out of the way. He's gonna try and protect them because they're getting pushed right now. There we go.
There you
Excellent job.
go.
Excellent job by his teammate.
It looks like they. Oh,
Oh no, the grenade launcher
Up
coming into play
right.
again. This is being a menace.
yeah. It's all about that timing, honestly, because like, especially with right now, like if you don't heal, like if they're not gonna heal like as quick as possible, then it's gonna be all done.
Yeah. They have to be so good at this timing.
Mhm.
Oh, and then the storm too. Oh, he got knocked in the storm. That worked well. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Got taken out right here. Oh, nice. They got the heist
Mhm.
havoc shotgun. Higher damage output for them. That works. Spectating a new team here with Twitter Sports Fortnite. These are the same guys who won the last round. We're spectating his teammate. The last time we watched the other guy. Oh, they have a mythic grenade launcher. Hold up. I have not seen this one before. It looks
Ooh.
like a shockwave grenade launcher.
Yeah. I played with this a few times and it's really good, but kind of like with the grenade launcher we were talking about, it's all about that timing. With this one, like it's not necessarily like a timer.
Mhm.
It's just literally like you shoot it and then it can create damage within the structure, within the players, like
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Yeah. Excellent for movement. Like you said, it
Mhm.
breaks down the build. So whereas the other one does damage and breaks builds, this one just does movement and builds.
Mhm.
Twitter Sports went down. He was the guy we were spectating the last game when they won. This is his teammate we have on screen right now. Ooh, he is hard pressed. He's got to get out of there. But he's going to heal up first as much as they can. Then he's going to move in.
Oh, there you
He's
go.
in a tough spot because every time he bounces out, the people on top of him get free shots at him, and
Mhm.
he's got no more heals now. He had that one last pizza. Getting out of here is going to be tough, near a miracle to get these guys. But it looks like it's they got one random and then this duo that's pressing him. He knocks him. Oh, and he himself gets
Ooh.
eliminated. That's game. It looks like the
Yeah.
person who eliminated was shotgunned by the rando that came in. That is interesting. So the duo that was pressing him, they got one down by the guy we were watching, and then one down by that rando. That rando biding their time very well there. Good use of that. Looks like it was a shotgun blast to the head from up top. Excellent job there. As you see, when they stay close to the storm, it tends to bite them in the butt, but that's the best play they got because it's the only wall they have to their back, essentially. But as we saw there, when it's an end game like that, it becomes a problem for them.
Because like especially when like the outside of the inside of the circle is so small, sometimes you literally have no choice but to like stick out of the storm. But then you just try to heal as quickly as you can. But then there's other people come at you, so it's kind of like a recipe for disaster type of thing.
Exactly. You're healing all the time, and then as you use that up, it gets to you. And then while you're getting pressured like that guy was from up top, they're above him, and the only way he can move out is shockwaving, right? But then
Mm.
when he goes up, it just leaves that open shot. You're dangling there for a second, and they get free shots at you. All they got to do is pull out a shotgun, and bam, free hits. And then with the new shotgun they made specifically for the season, it's got the range to do so. So it becomes quite a problem.
Mhm.
But it's interesting to see the amount of use of pizza
Yeah.
there. I know pizza time is one of the new augments, so you get the
Mhm.
entire box just put straight into your inventory. So I think that might be how some of these guys were doing it.
Mhm.
But for it being an epic drop, it actually comes out quite a lot. Um, but yeah, that was interesting to see the use of that. The slurp juices, like we noted earlier,
Mhm.
that was a prominent use. But obviously, that's going to be key. It's going to be key in these battles because it, like you said, it heals up over time, and then it gives them the shield back. But great use of that. Good to watch these guys.
Mhm.
Both guys we were spectating did really good. But that rando, I gotta say, interesting play that came out of nowhere. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Hector and Jac0bz got eliminated early. They placed, I think, what was it, 36th?
Yeah. 36th place.
Yeah, but they went to a big place, target spot when they dropped Slappy. I think Slappy Shores.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, they dropped to a big area. Expected a lot, and I think they just stood out in the open for a second too long, and that's what
Mhm.
happened. And when one player gets down, the other one has to fight off a 2v1, which is near impossible to win every time.
Mhm.
But they did a great job. They're going to be going into another one very soon, but we're going to cut to a break. I know NACE is also going to cut to a break soon, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, we are back from our break. Right now, we have the standings up. We're looking at them. First place right now has 20 eliminations total. It's actually the guys we were watching in the first that eliminated Hector and Jac0bz. It's Twitter Sports FN, and then Twitch Sin CYN FPS. So they are holding the top right now. They have 20 eliminations total, and then a couple points from their placements. You can see them here, and then you have our team stats.
Yeah, so like basically we're in like in the lower ranks, so 20th place, but we do have 5 points and we've gotten 4 kills in total. So we've gotten a couple points so from like since we were in 17th place, we get 1 point and etc. So yeah.
Yeah, that one game they finished the first time we saw them. They finished 17th. They got a point for that. But keep in mind, this is out of 43 teams. We're in 20th place, so we're moving our way up there. And it looks like we're about getting ready to go into the game. They're about ready to start. But 17th place position is about the lowest you can rank and still get a point for your position. So these guys are going to need to step it up, getting higher placing positions in order to really get these points going in there. If I saw correctly, I think those guys had 20 elims, and then they got, I think 10 points from their positioning because they won. All right. 25. Okay, so they got 25 points total. So they got 5 points from their position and then the 20 kills. So that's going to be quite the hill to climb because we're behind by 16 eliminations, and then we need points for positioning. So they're going to need to make some quick work of the rest of the guys in there. They're going to have to engage a lot more often. All right, we're going to get tossed to the POV right now. Excellent. All right, these guys have already landed. It looks like they keep going to Slappy Shores.
Slappy Shores seems to be a very popular landing spot.
Yeah. I think I saw somebody climbing one of the buildings over there. Yep, there we go. They already pressured Jac0bz in a fight. Getting out of there with the shockwave. Excellent positioning. And we're able to switch this time. We got a ToxicHackman on the screen. He's shielding up all the way. He's going to forego the second. Oh, that was a misplace. Okay. Well, he's going to forego the second big pot there. Oh, Jac0bz got hard pressed into a corner inside the house. ToxicHackman going in, keeping that corner. Good angle. Getting a couple shots off. He's got a nice lead. I think that one is the purple. I forget. I think that one's legendary, and then epic is gold. I don't remember all the time. I just go by color. Easier for my brain. He's going to need to start throwing walls up, but he's not. He's just running. He's going to try and get in position to heal here. He's going to just have to shield up because he's got no whites.
Just be quick.
And he gets eliminated. Man, an early one again. I think last time they got 36, this time 39th. So they're not the first teams to go, but they're not lasting super long. They might need to switch up what they drop on this next one. This is not working. Whoa. Okay, we have mirror skins on this duo. The teamwork, I see it. I can see the teamwork here. Yeah, it looks like Hector and Jac0bz keep getting split up. So you don't want to get divided by the teams when they push you, but they keep getting split up, and I think they're trying to handle them separately. But it's just not working out, especially with such an early drop. They don't have the loadouts for it. They did do pretty good damage because this guy is at 25 HP. So he's going to use this med kit to go all the way healed up in a second. I think he's opting for the two kegs and then the pizza. Yeah, as many of these slow kegs as you can find. I think it's really funny. I was going to mention earlier, but then all that action happened in the last game. But the kegs are massive compared to your little small shields, but they deal only like 15 shield. And it's like the math is not mathing.
It's like frustrating too, because when you're trying to like get to like at least like a little bit, you have to do like 2 small shields, and that only gets to like 50. And then like if you do like the normal size, it's like it gets you up to 50. Oh, looks like they're about to get to the. Yep, they just destroyed the slurp truck, so they just went from. I don't remember how many they had before, and now they're back to 100.
Yeah, I think they're at like 40. They were at 20 with 20 before the kegs, and then they hit them. And this slap juice does a little bit of healing too. I think this one's 10, and then it gives you stamina.
Yeah.
well, unlimited stamina for a little bit, which is also really good, by the way. If you've ever paired the slap juice with your roaming redeploy and soaring sprints, you can move across like the entire map. It's insane. Oh, okay, nice combat
Oh.
SMGs hitting there.
Mhm.
Are they gonna pick it up? Nope. Okay, opting for the heals instead. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Switching over, so we got Matt underscore 28, and the other one is like
Mhm.
something dog, I think. But yeah, they're opting for the heals. Not a bad call. It's
Mhm.
just honestly the SMGs for breaking builds. Because if you're that close in a fight, you're gonna stick with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Um, especially at this level of play, they're gonna stick with the shotgun for the up close for everything. That SMG is literally just to break things down. That way you're not wasting assault rifle ammo to do so.
They're just they just been gathering a bunch of material, which is so important, especially towards like when there's a big battle going on. It's like trying to like either like protect yourself as much as you can, or you oh there you go, just kill one of the fake AI people. As I was saying earlier, I totally forgot. As I was saying, yeah, I just totally lost my train of thought.
It happens. It happens. There's a lot going on. But yeah, those little bots roaming.
Mhm.
The bots seem to occupy nearly every major area,
Mhm.
every major named area. Um, I so am not in tune with the lore. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to keep updated with the lore. But
Mhm.
these guys are just controlling areas, and they seem to be protecting them. They have the bosses at. I think the bosses are moving this season.
Mhm.
So typically back in the other seasons, the bosses would stay in one area and you go to fight. But I think they moved to locations.
Depending on like where they're at, like if we're talking about like the mansions, then yeah, it they definitely like follow you into like at least a certain area. But even then, if they stop, they'll still try to shoot you. But like kind of like with this one too, like it's like you can still get oh there you go.
Oh man, coming out of nowhere, putting that
Yeah.
grenade down. They're not
Gr-
watching this guy moving from the side though. Did they just grenade their own build?
mhm.
Yep. They're a little slow on the draw for the shotgun there.
Yeah.
Missing
Oh.
their shots, hitting their own build. Not what you want to see.
Mm.
Again, getting pushed by a grenade launcher. That happens. Let's see, G-Dog Gaming. That's G-Dog Gaming YT. And it looks like they're going to try and finish him off real quick.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to worry about him. I think this is a 2v1 going on. It's a little hard from this angle to see. Definitely saw one of them. I did not see the other one go down, but he could have got off, getting taken out off screen. Let's see. Oh
Mhm.
no, he's in a tough
Yeah.
spot. 30 HP.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat that pizza real quick, give him some shield,
Oh.
and he gets eliminated. Okay, we're back to these guys. Statics and his buddy there, Juno. Statics and Juno.
Mhm.
I do not know what their place, but they're gonna be ones to watch out for. They did pretty good last time.
Yeah.
They have now 2 eliminations this round. Statics and Juno. Statics with 2 C's. But yeah. See, they don't go for the SMG either. Yeah, so heals are super important. I think they were showcasing that in the first 2 matches we were watching. Just they definitely need those because
Mhm.
when they're pressed later, it's going to be important. All right, let's see. Statics and Juno have 26 points total,
Mhm.
or 26 eliminations total, I think. Yeah, it's gone up there. Let's see. 26 eliminations total. They scored 44 though, which means they have not been placing as high as the top team. So they have higher kills than the top team, but their placement has not been as good. So this is why
Mhm.
they're a little lower. So you get a point for each. You get a point for each kill, just standard, and then you get points for your placement, and then the amount of points that gets higher the higher you place. Destroying that cam there so they don't have. It makes a noise when you get detected, so they just don't want that going off,
Yeah.
letting people know.
Taking the truck to oh they're sticking around to the area of Slappy Shore. probably just like trying to see if there's anyone near the area that they can easily get.
Honestly, probably like kind of trying to draw people out a little bit. Moving around faster, but also, you know, it's a big truck. You see somebody, you're going to try and blow it up by shooting it. So probably drawing people out so they can see who's around them. And then it also gives them a fast way to, you know, scope out the area. It's be interesting to see these guys go again. Currently there are 49 people left. That means there is 24 teams in a random. Or, hold on. I mathed that wrong. I think 22. Around there. Yeah, nothing going on. It looks like there's some stairways up there. Not quite to heaven, but, you know, going higher. Honestly, that reminds me, they limited the amount of materials you can hold. No more stairways to heaven because you just don't have that many mats. Honestly, I didn't mind the cap, to be honest, because it used to be at 999, so that was your limit. Now it's 500.
Oh wow!
So they cut that down like quite a bit. I don't mind it. I never liked building hotels in order to have a fight go on. So to me, it doesn't matter that much. But these guys, they keep it concise. If you've been watching, if you've noticed, they keep it pretty concise in their builds. They build only what's necessary to keep themselves protected. No more skyscrapers and hotels. Yeah. I also noticed that they start, these guys specifically, when we were watching them, they put a strong base, so they'll put down metal, and then they start building on top of that. But they'll give a little bit of room to wiggle, so they'll throw out a little bit of like wood in front of the metal. That way it doesn't get broken while it's being built. Nice. These caches are going to come in handy. They drop that slurp juice for them. All right, dropping one of their heals for shockwave grenades. That movement's going to be important, especially while getting into the closer circles. Getting their augments done on the side there.
Yeah. Oh.
Looks like they're just checking the edge of the storm to make sure nobody's just hanging about. Make sure nobody was hanging out after seeing all those builds there. They saw the loot. We're making sure nobody was searching through it. Good work. Ooh, they see someone on the top of the hill there.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to go for it. Okay, they're coming down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to use their positioning here higher on this hill. One's going to look down this way. Wow, that was so quick.
Incredible.
Great teamwork there.
Yeah.
I think this might have been the guy that was the rando. It looks like the same skin. That rando that won last round. There we go. Excellent movement getting behind there. His teammate put down that grenade launcher, making an opening for him. They got the kill. Nice. An extra 2 to add. That was excellent teamwork to work that. They had no idea they were there, I don't think.
It was like they probably just saw like one person, as we saw earlier. Like they probably saw like one person, and then all of a sudden there was like other teams that came out of nowhere.
Feel bad for that other team. That one guy that ran up like that, I don't think he saw anything.
No.
And then the other one was just reacting.
Yeah.
Good work from them. All right, they got a good area here, kind of scoping it out. They're not zooming, like actually zooming in though with their little scope. Which means we don't get to see. So it looks like their teammate was hanging back, just checking out with the high ground. He's got one level lower than his partner with that gun, but no biggie. Let's see. Yeah, they're just gonna hop around and play peekaboo. Okay, nobody near the edge here. Decided to move on. I do gotta admire these guys' aggressiveness aggressiveness when it's necessary. If we can move to Anonymous over there on the side, looks like he's engaging.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Putting those grenades down. Took some damage there. He's in a rough spot, but his teammates coming to help. Moving through really nicely. Okay, he's gonna come from the side. He's gonna take that. Got that timing now.
Yeah.
Nice. He actually stuck
Yeah,
that grenade. Awesome.
Perfect placement too.
Oh, they're keeping up good pressure there. They're gonna need to get this guy. They got a problem. Excellent work there using that shockwave to help break the builds. Coming in close where his partner lays down fire. Gets him inside the build. Oh, he's in.
Oh yeah,
he's
in.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't even think the other guy was hitting him at all. Oh, we got another team pushing.
Yeah.
They heard the action and they wanted some. There we go. Nice. Excellent work hitting him in the air. Oh man, nasty of them. Take that sharp tooth, man. You know you want it. It's gold. Excellent work from these guys. I think that puts them at 6 eliminations now in this match alone. A little emo on top of it.
Celebrate emo.
He's going to use up all that big pie, and he's going to take the slurp with him. Keeping those shockwaves, as we saw, super important to breaking those builds, and also moved him in a good position to go attack the other guy. Yep. No? Gotcha, okay. He's making that trade out for the gold one. Obviously, you want to speed that up. All right, Static's doing a pretty good job here. Static's and Juno. I don't know that. Juno is good to do this. Dropping ammo for his partner there. Gotta love it. Selfless play is what you want to see. Again, doing a good job of watching the edge. Yeah. Everyone wants to stay at the edge of storm, like I said, putting a wall to their back essentially. But that also means that you got to go check the storm circle. Yeah. You got to check those edges. Oh. Man, quick reaction time for these guys. Now they're fighting in the storm a little bit. Guys, shockwaves out of the way. Track them down in the storm and take that elim. 6, 7, 8 elims now, if I'm counting right. Let's see, will they take the Havoc shotgun? Nope. They're going to prefer the Shark Tooth, that high damage output over the rate of fire. This will work. And this is kind of a tough season because they have that the newer shotgun that does range and does near the same amount of damage as the Sharp Tooth, and it's faster, so it's a little difficult. Oh, found another team. They are just so aggressive. Yeah. It's awesome. But they've been able to back it up, so it works. They're in the builds. He's inside, dead.
There you go.
Excellent work from these guys. Building is phenomenal. Tunneling really well. Left a little spot open. Yeah. Quick pizza. Puts that up. Nice. Reload that grenade launcher. He's like, here, have some pizza. Heal up real quick, Juno. Good work, good work. All right. So for Mathen, they're at 8 or 10. Is it 10? I think that was 10 with those two, right? Yeah. Good work, good work. And look, they still got their heals up. They still got a lot of heals.
Oh, wow.
Just taking that pressure. They're also kind of high up, too, so if they break the builds right, they just drop them and take that free damage. Yep, looks like they dropped them. The 2 grenade launchers going at once. That is a hard position for those other guys. Build up more, a little stronger material. Picking up the ammo. Max ammo for the assault rifle there. Getting a little high for the shotgun too. I think they're at max. The grenade ammo is coming in clutch for them. Shooting into the bush, just making sure. Just hunker down there. Ooh, and coming to the left there. Good shots. Haven't heard a crack just yet. Oh, there it is. Looks like the guy got cracked from behind, and then they finished it off right here with Juno. Alright, take that, place it back with the grenade launcher. Excellent work. Gotta heal up at any chance. Yeah. Yeah, keeping that pressure with a double grenade launcher is insane. We'll no way to combat that right now. Both of them loading it at the same time. Quick stop for ammo. Pizza keeping up the pressure there. Sounds like he's using the twin mag. The throatier sound rather than the suppressed ammo sound. Alright, they're moving, just taking a little bit of higher ground on this cliff. 21 people left.
Again, as we were talking about, they're sticking so close near to the storm because, especially like especially if the storm is going to a lot of people will just run rather than just trying to like fight. So it's like a perfect opportunity to get some of those free kills.
Good placement for the teammate there. Sorry, Khaled, but that wall was perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. Static threw up that wall for his teammate to get behind while they were running. It looks like they got that Elim right on top. Juno's healing up right now. There we go. Alright, they're in good positioning. They should probably take that gold sharp tooth in a second. Passing it up, actually.
Oh, wow.
They're too worried about what's coming in.
Yeah.
Oh no, they pass up the gold sharp tooth completely. I wonder if it's just not worth it and the damage difference, you know?
Yeah.
They also were just in a tough spot needing to move out of there before it got static right here. Trying to break down those builds just to make sure that they're going in safe. Juno over there. Got to heal up. Nice. So they're at 100% static. Juno needs to heal. 12 people left. That means there's 6 teams. No randos at this point. At least I don't think so, unless we just got both teams knocked a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good positioning. They're on top there. Didn't take the shot. It's all right. They're waiting for a better chance. Tree is looking like it's going to be in their way during this fight, but they're going to build out, run closer to the circle right now. And then they'll get the positioning around the tree. No. Someone got cracked.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Building out at their leisurely pace. They got nowhere to be right now. They got everything they need going on right now. They got I mean, the loadout is fantastic. You got full gold for him, for Juno. Over on the side here. Oh, these are the guys we saw eliminate Hector and Jac0bz last game. They forget their game. But it's that cicada I recognize. All right, doing a great job. They took a little bit of damage from the fight, but not much, especially when you consider we got the Elims off of it. There we go, putting the pressure down. Looks like a rando and a teammate were stuck together. Missed grenade shot. I don't know why that went so wide. Nice. Shooting a grenade in that open area where they were passing through. Taking a little bit of damage there. Like the storm is keeping them pacing really fast. Nice shot. Taking a little bit more damage than they are used to. Oh, he missed the build. It got broken under him and he couldn't build off of it. That's unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
Okay, going in for the shockwaves. So they got movement. The grenade launcher useless at this point because there's no ammo. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's this 1v1. Healed up all the way though. Oh, got broken right as I said that. My bad. Got good heals though. He's gonna break through, get on top. Knocks him to the floor. Hits him midair. Excellent Elim. I thought he was gonna let him fall. That was an awesome shot midair. Great job. All right. So Juno and Statics are gonna take this. I think if I'm keeping track, they had, is that 14 or 16 Elims on that one? Yeah, we're gonna see that in a second. But yeah, we're gonna get the standings here in a second. See how this has changed up now. So I didn't see Sporks and Sin's their skins in the game.
Mhm.
Just in that end there, I know everything was moving fast and they weren't super close to everybody, but I didn't see their skins, so I wonder where they placed in on that and how the position is going to change.
Mhm.
See here, but yeah, Statics and
Oh,
Juno.
there you go.
There we go. Okay, so Sporks and Sins have dropped to fourth place. Statics and Juno, in because of such a good match, went to first place with 47 elims, which is insane.
Mhm.
47 elims, and then they placed first, which is going to get them up a lot. Awesome. 30 points per match is on average. Average placement is sixth place. Eliminations per match, 15.
Mhm.
Excellent job by them. This is Twitter Sporks right here. Excellent work. Excellent work. Twitter Sporks. Yep. Down to fourth. That's fine, though. They'll probably bounce back from that. Let's see where we went. We dropped down to 27th, averaging 30th place,
Mhm.
one elimination per match, 1.3, and then 1.7. Not fantastic. Not fantastic. I think our boys got to be a tad more aggressive. Obviously,
Mhm.
they're playing against super high level players like these guys. But I think if they were a little more, they're a little better at working together, like the two teammates we've been watching this whole time. Just I don't know. They got to get in sync like that. I don't know what else they need to change about that. But yeah, man, pretty total in 4 eliminations. Yep, they got to get in sync.
Mhm.
They got to get in sync, and then also they got to be better at building with each other. I think is something that I saw the other teammates doing that our team could work on just a little bit better.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I think that overall was really, really, really well. It was great to see that change up all of a sudden of Juno and Statics just completely taking over that entire match, wiping out everybody. But yeah, the well-deserved first place for them. But 47 eliminations is going to be tough to
Yeah.
catch up to.
It
I
will
think
be
the
really tough.
other teams are going to have to consistently place high and just hope and pray that Statics and Juno get offed early.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, let's see. Do you think our teammates need to make, or our team needs to make any like big changes?
Obviously, we haven't seen him play that much because whenever like something happens, they tend to get eliminated
Mm,
really quickly. So, like you said, as we said earlier in the game, they probably need to stay away from Slappy Shores and move to somewhere else, and so like they can probably gain as much weapons and healage as they can, and then like just go from there.
yeah.
Obviously gathering material from the very beginning might be super important too, especially as we saw during the last bit of the game where like the people were just constantly building
Hmm.
and shooting and all of that. So.
Yeah. And as we said, that they save up their stronger bit
Mhm.
things like the bricks and the steel. They save that for late game. We saw them building almost exclusively with brick at the end because it was important that they didn't get any builds broken. And then we saw Juno and Statics. That was them doing that. Um,
Mhm.
and then they they broke the builds of someone who was still building in wood. So that's why it's so important to conserve the materials that you need.
Mhm.
Really good play. Obviously, the grenade launcher is huge in the meta. I
Yeah.
mentioned that earlier, but that was massive to see both of
Yeah.
them with gold grenade launchers just
Mhm.
going at it. But it's near impossible for them to stop that. When that barrage is going on because you can't peek at all because you got to be on the move. You can't stick in
Mhm.
that area. So that was great play by them, and I think actually really good luck that they got both of those. Um, but yeah, it was interesting that they didn't go for the gold sharps. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming that they just decided it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Damage output must not be that much different. But yeah, that midair shot was an awesome way to finish that off for
Mhm.
that round. It looks like NACE is going to be taking a pretty long break here. It's going to be 30 minutes, so we're going to break for that too. But we'll see you when we come back. All right, we are back. Currently, we're going to be heading into a game. They've already started. They're just dropping right now and starting up. So far, nothing huge yet. This is a long break to come back from, but we are back and we're ready. We have this game and then 2 more after it before this tournament series is over for the day. But we should be dropping in soon. Hopefully, our guys last longer this time, please. I'm hoping they place higher. This is a good look at the rankings again one more time. So Statics and Juno at the top, and then our boys are down in, I think, what was it, 40? Or wait, was it 30? 30? 39th. It was 39th over. 39th overall. Oh, 27th. Where did I get the 39th? Oh, they placed 39th earlier. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got eliminated in 39th place last time.
Right.
And now they're in 27th place.
Okay, currently in 27th place. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Well, they're in 27th place. Hopefully they can get bumped back up. I don't think the prize pool goes until much higher, so hopefully they get higher. Oh, they're getting pressed right now. This is Jac0bz POV right now. He's got someone on top of him.
Again, they're at Sloppy Shores as the last 2 previous rounds. Like they're already at Sloppy Shores. Oh.
Unfortunately, we got in after Hector got taken out, so this is just Jac0bz right now. He's going to try and survive long enough to get a revive. Oh, no, Hector is not down.
Oh.
Okay, Jac0bz gets put out, and now Hector's dead. Okay, well, now it happened. They placed 38th, one better than last time. Unfortunately, they are not going to be continuing on. I think they got eliminated by this team at the same place the last time we saw.
Yeah.
There we go. Alrighty. Well, we're going to watch these guys again for a little bit. This just, I don't know what the skin's actually called, but it just looks like a, is it Black Cat from Marvel? That's what it gives me. Oh, they got a sniper. Okay, I haven't seen really any of the teams pull up the sniper, the ones we've been watching. We've seen a couple sniper shots. We've seen the lens glare, but I haven't seen any of the people we've been spectating use it. Getting their builds back here. Makes me wonder why Hector and Jac0bz decided to go back to Sloppy Shores if they consistently keep getting pressed here, but I'm sure they had a reason for it. We'll watch these guys. This is Matt28 and G-Dog Gaming. Got it, Matt28 and G-Dog Gaming. We'll see where they go from here. Oh, nice. They got the Skull Trooper. Right now they're just farming, getting materials. Yeah, from here they're gonna have to do a lot of movement. It looks like the Storm's being pretty consistent in its placement. This has been consistently a good spot. That might be the reason Hector and Jac0bz drop here so often.
Yeah.
It looks like they got split up again by the time we were able to get them on screen. Ooh, a reboot happened on the map. I saw that on the side. That was just a bot, a quick elim there. Looks like they got a key. G-Dog Gaming has a key there. That's gonna come in handy if they want the higher weapons.
Like upgrade their into like a much like better weapon or like the same version of a weapon but like in a different color.
Get a higher tier for them, higher rarity. Nice, good at it. And there's the vault. That's what they use the key for. Nice sniper there. And not a whole lot that they use.
They probably kill like one of the main boss here, and then they use the swipe card to get into that particular vault.
Yep, you're exactly right. That might be another reason Hector and then drop here. Looks like they have a little competition. Oh, it's not.
Yeah. There you go.
Should have known from the way it was shooting. Alright, well, they're not too far from Storm here, so they're going to bide their time, look around, find as much ammo as they can. Otherwise, they're chilling. Oh. taking an SMG instead of the grenade launcher. Interesting play here. Oh, Juno was eliminated. Dropped the victory crown. Only way you can do that is if you get eliminated. I did not see Juno's teammates that it go down. But if they're going down this early, that means they placed 26. No, hold on. Let me math this correctly. 30 something. Huh. 28, I think it's 28. Interesting. Okay, he went down early. I wonder if his teammate's going to get the card and, you know, get a reboot off. Still didn't see Static show up.
Yeah, they're just gathering a bunch of materials right now. They're just trying to see, like, if there's anyone in the area. They're starting to run towards them, towards the circle, because as we've seen before, like, it can be sometimes, like, depending on like how far the storm is, sometimes, like, depending how far the storm is and how far you need to run, like, it can get very dangerous very quickly. So I'm glad they're starting to get their way towards the middle of the circle.
Solid overview of the map. Oop, they're going to have someone
there you
engaged
go.
right
There's
here.
some.
They're completely unawares, and so we start shooting. Ooh, trying to laser him there. Almost got to get a headshot off. They're going to have to start pressing in here. This is why I don't understand why they didn't keep the grenade launcher. I guess his teammate has it, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
But the double pressure from them is, I think, it's proven to work a little better. All right, we got an update that Hector and Jac0bz will not be playing the remaining 2 games of this one. I think probably because they cannot win it from here or place, so I think they're just going to call it. I think we will finish this one out.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how they're doing afterwards. But yeah, it seems like they're not going to be able to play, so they're just going to call it a day.
Yeah.
And you know, take this for the practice it was going into the rest of the year and the other tournaments they're going to be able to participate in. But good work from these guys here, taking them out. Damage is still very low, so they're going to be okay getting in here. Plus they have that pizza, so no worries there. They would be, there we go. I was like, it'd be foolish to not grab that. Right, a little indecisive there, but they got it. They got it. Okay, if they hit this broadcast tower, it'll ping people and objects near them.
And now they should see with that, what it does is, like, after they swipe into the tower, now they're going to be able to see, like, future storm circles, and so they can almost kind of like predict like where the next storm circle is going to go to, and then like make a strategy out of that.
Getting really low here on health. Not that they're in danger, just an interesting play to point out. Especially with oh no, they should have taken the slurp.
Yeah.
There you go. They're realizing the mistake, going back for it. Interesting play. It seemed a little decisive overall, but nothing too damaging in the long run. Hopefully, they just got a lot of ground to cover to catch up to the storm circle, which is interesting that they're just now moving, considering they got the broadcast tower to figure out where each storm is going to be. Hopefully, they use that to their advantage. It'll help with positioning in the future. But right now, they're gonna leg it. Did you watch that series at all? The Ahsoka series?
I have not. No.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So
And they're also promoting like a lot of things right now. So I know like the new Star Wars show in Fortnite are collaborating, and that's why you see the players are able to use lifesavers I know they have a thing with My Hero Academia right now too. That's like also like another like specialty boxes that you can get too. So it's like depending of whether or not they choose to use it, that's totally up to them. But like they have a lot of like good collaborations right now.
Yeah, I believe they have. It's Todoroki's ice ability. It's just like a little like a glove of ice that your character gets, and they can put up like an ice like half circle.
Like an ice like vault, ice shield basically.
Pretty cool. They spike out of the ground. I don't think our players are allowed to use it for this. Our players are allowed to use it for this competition.
Yeah.
Just it's the mythic drops that they're not allowed to use like that, just because they're special to this chapter.
Yeah.
And season. But yeah, it's been cool to see all those collaborations going on. They had Deku's Smash ability in the game a while back that came down in the All Might drops, but they took that out. And then it got replaced with the Star Wars lightsaber. Right now, it's not too busy. They're just going to stay safe while they work on getting their loadout right and getting this cache A. Getting the cache A ready. Hold on to report. We got a couple of reboots in the background, and I noticed Sin, who works with Twitter Sports, yeah, he got rebooted, so Twitter Sports was able to finish off whatever team was fighting them and then go get a reboot, so that was good work. It looked like there was somebody else who got recently eliminated. Moved too fast to catch the name, but we are slimming down the amount of people left. But there is still 43 people in this match, so quite a few teams left. And then a rando or two. Or rando or three, because that's the only way it's going to be uneven. Nothing they really need there, just taking the slurp.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep on the move, getting materials where they can.
Luckily, they're not too far away from this circle, so they, even though like theoretically they could take their time, but the storm it moves on so fast, so they're gonna have to like try and gather materials as quickly as they can while moving, in order for them to like take the least amount of damage because of the storm.
These guys here are gonna be good for movement. Pops you up and redeploy, but they're not gonna use them because then you give away your position by the noise of the glider.
Looks like they're moving now on to Steamy Springs. That's where that's where the storm is cutting off, is near Steamy Springs. So
yeah, right on the outskirts there. The cherry blossoms looking gorgeous. And they're just trying to max out the materials here. Notice that the rocket ram is just left right there. I don't remember what that's actually called. I've just been calling it the rocket ram. Sorry if this is irritating anybody.
yeah, I call it the rocket. So
Let's see. Oh, they got competition over there.
there's
They would be wise to blow up that car. There you go. Put a sticky on it.
there you go.
And help break the door. Oh, they're getting pushed from the left too.
Yeah.
They're in a bad way right now, down to about half HP. Getting pushed here.
Got tons of damage.
Wow, they're getting pressed hard. I think that is 2 grenade launchers going off simultaneously to be keeping up this rate of fire. Good lord. Getting pushed hard down to the bottom. Missing their shot. Just trying to build around them. They got caught. I believe that is Statics? Or Juno. It's Statics or Juno, but it looks like one of those hits. Oh, man, they're getting hard pressed here. Alright, let's kick this over to Ozonic on kick. Their teammate. Don't know. Probably threw us to them because they got in a shot over here. But
It is OCU Becker.
OCU Becker, got you. It looks like they're scoping now, just seeing where they're at. Surprised. That fight went south real quick for those guys. For Matt 28 and Skulldog Gaming. Went south real quick. They put up a good fight, but just I think there was 2
too many
grenade launchers.
Yeah,
Because there was no way there was that many from one.
Yeah, because like it kept going off, and like they must have been like doing like one at a time. So it kept going boom, 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 and that's how like they were unfortunately eliminated.
Yeah, it looks like with them keeping that rate of fire up, they were able to get some damage from the grenade launchers themselves. And then there seemed to be an error at the end there where one of the players was trying to build on top of the other, and then they got a sharp tooth into the face for it for messing up. Looks like they were trying to wall them off, and then they were just inside too fast. It's all about positioning in that way. And they were just not able to get a good one.
Yeah.
Going inside each other's builds. Trying to pick some people off, but they go behind an entire hill there, so they're going to be safe for the moment. That bamboo is tough to break. It's a whole like group of them, so they're going to probably use that as coverage for the other side. Shots. Can't tell if they're landing though, cause
yeah, it's so hard to tell.
Yeah, just spectating. But they're keeping up pressure regardless. Their suits are kind of cool for them to be matching.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to get moving now because the storm is gonna move fast.
Yeah.
They might want to make use of their shockwaves. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Called it. Oh man, get stuck there. It's alright. They're ahead of it now. I don't gotta worry too much. Looks like they're out of the stamina to sprint. Shockwaving would probably be a good idea again. Looks like to their left there was a big build battle. They're gonna be cautious of anyone coming from their right.
Yeah.
Did I say to their left first? Yeah, to their right. To the right. Nice. That spray coming in clutch. Whoever decided to make the spray for Fortnite is a godsend. Oh, on the left there, the building got finished up. It looked like somebody's going to be coming from their left then, exiting that battle. We got our whoop.
There you go.
Shockwaving in. Yep, good. You got to hold up. Just put in a weird spot with that shockwave. Up, taking damage from the back left. Like I said, we were going to have to watch the left. Not full health though, so he's going to... There we go, nice. That splash getting him up there in HP. And then the big pot to finish it off. So they're fully shielded.
I'm glad they used the shockwaves because if they chose to not do it, I don't even know if they would have like made it past.
Oh no, I think.
So like it was genius of them to use the shockwave, so they can like at least get there quicker. In
a precarious situation here over the water, never want to be there in a fight, but they're running on the water. The animation made it to where they were running on top instead of in it. That was funny. Taking some damage from behind here. They're surrounded.
Oh,
they're
there you go.
spot.
Wow, that was quick.
They're in a bad spot here. All right, well, OCU Vector's going to have to revive.
There you go.
Oh, Zonic, I think it was what it was. Zonic's down, so it's going to be up to a reboot, but I doubt they have a reboot in position.
I don't think they have a reboot near, unless they're like on the other side of the Relentless retreat. I think there might be one nearby, but that's like going to be like, it's just probably too far away for it to be like to reboot them at this time. But we'll see, because usually sometimes like storms usually surprise us of like moving like back and forth sometimes. Yeah. So we'll see if it happens in this case.
It doesn't look like he went back to that reboot card, so it looks like he's just planning on going solo from here. At this point, there's no point in going for it when there is no guaranteed reboot in.
Yeah.
He's prepping for the final battle, getting as much materials as possible. Quite a lot of fighting going on near him. There's 19 people left. He would be the odd man out here without a team. But yeah, he is in a bad spot. They were in a bad spot to begin with to get killed the way they did.
Yeah.
But now they're still not in a great one. Oh wow, that rocket went off.
Yeah.
Somebody above him got killed. He should probably take out that grenade launcher at this point if he's going to be alone. But that's on him. He used it pro. All right, there we go. He's got enough heals for it, and he's got that shockwave for movement, so he should be fine.
Yep.
Those guys sticking on the edge of the storm there, they're about to need to move a little. He's going to need to move to the left right now. Not too much. But he's going to worry about that area. But he's going to keep up a little pressure. At this point, I think he should probably conserve a little bit. He doesn't have more ammo than what he's got on him near him, so.
Yeah, he should be really careful with how much he's using, because if, especially within the, it looks like he got more just because there was some grenade launchers on his side, but as you were saying, like, he has to be very careful when
Oh, someone was on top of him the whole time, dropped down on him. Shockwaving out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I think either that was a miss or he was trying to knock the other guy back. Either way, it didn't work for him. He's in a bad spot, but he's not going to heal up anymore. Yes? Okay, cool. There it is. Yeah, he's doing a great job moving around there because he's surviving this long. He's going to put up pressure with these grenade launchers. That other one we were talking about, I don't know if he got that Elim while putting the pressure or somebody else did it, but I guess it worked out for him. Used a lot of ammo. Oh, okay, you got a hit. Looks like he got someone even higher than him shooting down. That might be a problem for him. Let's see if he realizes that. He's got to find their positioning, because if they drop down on him, he is toast. Don't go all the way down. Okay, it works out for him. He doesn't grab the gold version of his twin mag, which is a curious way, but he does not have time to go back now.
Yeah.
Yep, just shockwave out of there.
He probably couldn't even like grab the gold one as if he wanted to, because like, especially if he's just alone, he doesn't have anyone to protect. If he doesn't have anyone to protect him from it.
Oh, still being aggressive though, taking him out. All right. He won that one-on-one. Still not grabbing that purple one. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh,
there we go.
There you go.
Just question the sanity for a second. All right, he's only got the one more splash. Yep, decided not to use it because it would be wasting a little bit of it.
Yeah. You would want to save it for like when it's like really important for you to have.
Wow, he made it through that without any damage. All right, he went between two fight teams. Didn't take nothing. Nice, knocking someone down there, dealing a bit of damage. Ooh, nice pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, we can see our friend Static and Juno right there. We saw that green skin. Put a grenade launcher. There
you go.
Oh, they're coming in his build. He's got a shockwave out. Oh, man, eliminated mid-air by Static. So Static and Juno back to taking this. That's game. Static and Juno, great elim like that. That was quick. 1-2 combo. Alright. That's game here. We're gonna pull up the standings in a second here, but they win and they take it. Alright, since our team is out of it, we were going to be ending the stream fairly soon. But first we're gonna get a look at the final standings to see where our guys were, and then see where Static and Juno are, and then, you know, just make a prediction about who wins.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so our guys are at 31st right now. 31st is where they ended. They have four elims? Yep, 4 elims. Yep, 5 points total still. So they got an extra. No, they didn't get an extra kill. Unfortunately. They didn't get any extra kills, so they stayed the same when we reported earlier when they were in 17th place. It looks like Static and Juno are going to be top again. I know their elim count just went up by a whole lot. But yeah, they were at 47 when we started, and that probably went up an extra 10 because they were averaging about 10 kills a game. Went up 17. Dang, they got 17. Okay, they're at 64 eliminations total, taking up the top place. I honestly think with that amount of kills going on and them averaging the way they are, because they were averaging 10 kills a game. Right now they got 17, so they're going higher. Probably just changed up that average a little bit. They're probably going to take this one.
Yeah.
I think their competition is probably going to be Twitter Sporks and Twitch Sin. But it looks like that Bluzro and Patty Mortomes are doing a great job.
Yeah.
So those are our top 3 seeders. They have 30 kills, 33 kills minimum at the lowest for Bluzro and Patty Mortomes, but they have more placement wins, placement points, I should say. but they're doing a fantastic job here. A score of 132 for Statics and Juno, 108 for Bluzro and Patty Holmes, and Twitter Sporks and Twitch Sin have 97 combined. So they're pulling out by a lot. Statics and Juno, they're 30 points above, and that's going to be primarily from their kills. I think they might have the near same placement points as Sporks. Well, not Sporks, the other team, Bluzro. I think they might have same placement, but kills, they're just going far above and beyond that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I would say if we had a pick to win, it would be them, Statics and Juno. There's no way they're getting caught up to in eliminations.
Yeah.
So fantastic job from them.
They've been so consistent throughout they know their strategies. They know what they're doing from the very beginning, and that's so important when you're going to these tournaments.
Yeah, it's worked perfectly. You can see them syncing well and everything when it's building, when it's attacking. They're simultaneously trading out, and when they're doing the grenade launcher, one of them might be doing grenade launcher and the other one at the same time, or one's doing grenade launcher, the other one's getting in shots and lasering and just hitting their shots, which is awesome to have somebody that reliable. Yeah. But our stream's all done for the day. Thank you for watching. This was been the NACE Fortnite competition. This is the first one. I think we might be competing in further ones. If you're part of the GCU Esports Discord, they will have updates in the Fortnite channel. We will probably post updates about it too on our social media, just congratulating these guys for the work they put in and getting in there. I know we didn't place very high, but it's good work. They got good work in. Good practice. But for now, that's going to be all. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Kayla.
And this has been the GCU Esports Broadcast.